same section. Section 10.4. 10.4. Example 4. So now we're multiplying. So multiplication, so you have this number outside, radical number, and then you have these parts inside. So here you apply the same rules of mathematics. You distribute, so you would have 5 times that, so 5 cube square root of 3, and then you would have this times that, so plus first, and then I'm going to take an extra step, square root of 3 times square root of 30. Okay. From here, so I'm going to leave this one the same. From here, you can actually combine these two. 3 times 3 would be 90, so 90, square root of 90. Alright, so I just combined these two. Because they have the same index, so you're able to multiply them and put them inside the radicand. Now from here, we need to find the square root of 3 doesn't have 1. So this part will stay the same. Now this one you can split into two things. That one of them needs to have a perfect square root. And we know that's going to be 9 times 10, right? Because 9 has a perfect square root. So now you have 5 square root of 3 plus square root of 9 would be 3 square root of 10. And then after this, you need to check if you can combine stuff, and you can because they have those different radicands. So that stays like that. Okay, now let's do FOIL. So now you have two binomials, so you can do the FOIL with radicals where you do this and then you do this. So it's square root of 5 times square root of 7. Square root of 5 times square root of 7. So we did this times that, and then this times that. So plus, so you're going to have a plus sign. Square root of 5 times 1. Okay, so we're done with that number. Now the one inside has a negative. Negative, positive, so you know you're going to have a negative. So square root of 6 times square root of 7. And then this one times that one. So negative, positive, so another negative. And square root of 6 times 1. Okay, after this, you can actually combine them because they have the same index. These ones have the same index, they have the same index. So you can put these ones together. I'm going to take an extra step just in case I confuse some of you. So 5 times 7 inside because they have the same index. And that one's just square root of 5. Minus, again, these two inside because they have the same index, so 6 times 7 minus square root of 6, right? The one doesn't affect it. So this would give you 35 plus square root of 5 minus 6 times 7, 42 minus square root of 6. Okay. So now what? Now you need to see if some of these things can be factored out. And I can tell you perfect square roots, so I'm going to write them over here. Perfect square roots. So again, remember is square root of 4, square root of 9, square root of 16, square root of 25, and square root of 36, and so on. I'm going to stop here. This is 2, that's 3, that's 4, that's 5, square root of 36 is 6. Why do I write this one? Because you need to see that one. That one you know it can't be split up. That one can't be split up. So 42 and 42 divided by 4. 4 times 10 is 40, so can't. Absolutely not 9. And I'm pretty sure not 16. So that one we can't really find anything that's a perfect square root. So we're going to leave it alone. Now 35 can you divide by 4? No. By 9? No, right? 9 times 4 is 36. 16, no again. So again, that one stays like that. So what does that tell you? That the answer, we stop right here because they all have the same different radicands. They have the same index, but they don't have the same radicand, so we can't combine them. They stay like that. Okay, C now. So this one, actually, let me do this one. Let me see which one combines really nice. So I think it's E combines, so I'm going to do E and D. That's it. E and D. I don't know if I want to do this one, but let's do this one. So what does that mean? The square means, all it means is that you're multiplying this thing twice. Like that. That's what the square means. Two are the same. Two are the base. After this, all you have to do again is the FOIL. So 4/3 times 4/3. So 4 square root of third, the square root of 3 I mean, times 4 square root of 3. That times that. Positive, so it's positive. Then that times that negative, so we're going to have a negative. 4 square root of 3 times 1. So let me put the 1. I get confused. And then now this number inside. Negative, positive, so we're going to have a negative. So 1 times 4 square root of 3. And then negative, negative would be a positive. So 1 times 1 is just 1. I'm just going to put a 1 so you guys know that 1 times 1. So here, I'm going to multiply these numbers. 4 times 4 is 16. And then this one, I'm going to put them inside. They have the same index, so they can be inside. 3 times 3 is 9. Minus, and that one just stays like that because it's not big. That one doesn't really make a difference. Minus, again, the one doesn't make a difference, so that one stays like this. And then the plus 1. So square root of 9 would be 3, so 16 times 3. Look at these two numbers in the middle. They have the same radicand and they have the same index, so you are able to combine the coefficients. Negative, negative, so negative 4 minus 4 would be negative 8 square root of 3, and then you have the 1 at the end. Okay, 16 times 3, so 30, 60, 48. So 48 minus 8 square root of 3 plus 1. Pretty sure that's the answer. Ah, no, wait, I forgot. The numbers, guys. The numbers can be combined like terms. So that would be 48 plus 1 would be 49. That's the answer. Okay, let me do E. So the same like that. There's a new concept here. I don't know if you guys are familiar. But no, actually, I'm not gonna do it like that. So 2x times square root of 2x, and then negative, positive. So positive square root of 2x times 5. Negative, positive, so negative 5 times square root of 2x, and it didn't fit. Negative, positive, so that would be a negative. I'm gonna put it here. 5 times 5 is 25. So let's put these two together. They have the same index, so we can put them together. 2 times 2 is 4. X times x is x squared, like that. And then plus 5 square root of 2x minus 5 square root of 2x minus 25. So now let's simplify. Square root of 4, you know it's 2. Square root of x to the second power, remember this is 2 over 2, because that's a 2. So 2 over 2 would just be 1, so this would just become a 2x. This ones, again, you are able to combine. 2x, so the same radical and the same index, so you're able to combine the coefficients. 5 minus 5 would just be 0. So these two things become 0. And then you have the negative 25. Let me put it here and here. Let me see that's the answer. Yes. That's the answer, guys. Okay, the last one. So this means, again, you're multiplying these two things together. I mean, twice. Like that. So this tells you how many times you're multiplying this, and then you do it for you again. So that times that. X minus 3 times square root of x minus 3. Positive, positive, so plus 5 times x square root of x minus 3. I kind of flipped it. Positive, positive, so 5 times x minus 3, square root of x minus 3. And then 5 times 5. Everything here is positive. So we don't have to worry about the signs. So this one I'm going to put them together, but I'm going to put them in parentheses. So this is x minus 3 times x minus 3. So I put them together because they have the same index. Plus, if you look here, they have the same radical and they have the same index, so you're able to combine the coefficients. 5 plus 5 would be 10. Square root of x minus 3, and then the plus 25. Now this part, these are the same, so this is what I'm going to do with this one. So x minus 3 squared, because they're the same. Two are the same, we can put them like that, going backwards from some of the examples where you go in this way. Now I'm going backwards. Like from here you separate them, you multiply them. Here we put them together, the opposite. X minus 3 plus 25. So what happens here, guys? So this would be x minus 3 parentheses. This would be the exponent goes here, and then the index goes at the bottom. So 2 over 2 plus 10 x minus 3 plus 25. So 2 over 2 would just be 1. So this thing would just be x minus 3, like, because that became a 1. So plus 10 square root of x minus 3 plus 25. And let me get a piece of paper. It's right. Just to show you what's going to happen here. So let me rewrite it. So if you notice, these are like terms. So negative 3 plus 25. So I'm just going to put the x. And I'm going to put this part next. I don't know how the book has it. And then I'm going to place this one. 3 plus 25. I'm going to group it on the side so that you see. So negative 3 plus 25 gives you positive 22. So, and actually the book has it the other way, but I'm just going to make it like that. Plus 22. That's the answer. Or you can put it like that, plus 22, and that's how the book has it. Or like that. So this is one of those weird ones where you're able to cancel that radical with that exponent, and you kind of liberate what was inside like that. And now we were able to combine these two. It was a neat one. I like this one. That's it, guys. Thank you.